Welcome back to Sport World, your sport news channel. Moises Caicedo's crisp volley gave Chelsea a deserved point against Manchester United at Old Trafford. United's interim manager Ruud van Nistelrooy, in charge while the Red Devils await the arrival of newly appointed Ruben Amorim, looked on course for a second successive victory when Bruno Fernandes broke the deadlock from the spot in the 70th minute after Chelsea keeper Robert Sanchez brought down Rasmus Højlund. Van Nistelrooy celebrated wildly on the touchline, but United's elation lasted only for minutes until Caicedo expertly struck a superb shot past Andre Onana from the edge of the area. It resulted in a share of the points in a largely and spectacular encounter, although Wesley Fofana hit the woodwork with a header in the first half, with United striker Marcus Rashford also volleying against the angle of post and bar before the break. Dominic Solanke scored twice as Tottenham roared back from a goal down to thrash top-four rivals Aston Villa 4-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Solanke had not scored since late September but struck twice in the space of 4 second-half minutes, before substitute James Maddison added a brilliant fourth from a stoppage-time free kick to end Villa's 11-game unbeaten run in all competitions. Solanke's first goal was a deft finish over Emiliano Martinez after being played through by Dejan Kulusevski, and he followed it up with a close-range strike from Richarlison's cross. Earlier, in the first half, Morgan Rogers had put Villa ahead following poor Spurs defending at a corner, but Brennan Johnson leveled from a teasing Heung-min Son sender soon after halftime. The hosts appeared to lose their momentum after their equalizer, and also suffered a blow when Christian Romero limped off with an injury to join center-back partner Mickey van de Ven on the sidelines, but the floodgates opened with Solanke's first goal, ensuring Spurs followed up their Carabao Cup win over Manchester City with another victory, having been beaten 1-0 away to Crystal Palace in their last Premier League game. Aston Villa deserved their lead at halftime, with Amadou Onana also striking the post from a header, but Unai Emery's side were blown away in the second period. The defeat, only their second of the season, ensuring they missed a chance to go third. While at Italy, Ademola Lookman scored twice as Atalanta stunned Serie A leaders Napoli by winning 3-0 at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Serie A top scorer Matteo Retegui was surprisingly left on the bench, but Lookman took charge as the visitors inflicted Napoli's first defeat since the opening day of the season. Retegui was brought on with 14 minutes remaining and scored in stoppage time for his 11th goal in as many matches. Atalanta are up to second but are leapfrogged by Inter Milan, defending champions, after defeating Venezia later on Sunday by just one goal. Atalanta took the lead when Charles de Ketelare nodded the ball for former Everton forward Lookman to slot into the bottom corner. Napoli almost leveled immediately, but Scott McTominay, de Ketelare then raced down the right and squirmed between the players before passing across to Lookman, who slotted a shot into the far corner. Retegui was brought on for de Ketelare late on, and he volleyed a cross into the bottom corner to seal a fine win. Furthermore, in Spain, Dani Olmo at the double and Lamine Yamal balls out once again as La Liga leaders enjoy derby delight. Too clinical finish from the summer signing led the Blaugrana to victory as Rafinha also got on the scoresheet once again. A sublime first-half attacking display was enough to give Barcelona all 3 points in their derby day clash with Espanyol. Goals from Dani Olmo either side of a Rafinha chip put the Liga leaders out of sight of their rivals, who were torn apart as Sunday's game resulted in a 3-1 victory for Hansi Flick's side. Barca were untouchable in the opening spell, and it took just 12 minutes for their magic to tell. Lamine Yamal split the Espanyol defense open with the outside of his boot to find Olmo, whose first-time finish flashed past Joan Garcia to put the hosts ahead. 11 minutes later, Marc Caicedo lifted a pass over the Espanyol defense to find the on-rushing Rafinha, who was brave to beat Garcia to the ball and lift it over the stricken goalkeeper. Olmo then added his second, and Barcelona's third, with an effort from distance to wrap up the 3 points. Espanyol had the ball in the back of the Barcelona net for times as balls in behind the defense were a constant threat. The Barcelona high line twice caught the visitors millimeters offside, but were taught their lesson on the third occasion as Javi Puado snatched a goal back.